we go. Right, so if you're starting your trackers, start them now. You can see if you can have any lunch then. Right, here we go then, guys. Alright, so let's make sure we've got our mat in front of us, please. We're going to diagonal so you get to see me. Right, so standing position then, pop your feet together everyone. Turn them toes out for me of course, and take the heels out in line so that second and third toe is in line with your hips. Middle nice and tight. Set your shoulders back and down for me. Let's get that nice tall standing position. So let's make sure we're not go on. You got the weight evenly distributed, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, from one leg to another. So from here, let's start with some shoulder rolls. I think I'm just going to go home. I can't speak. God knows what I'm going to come out with for the rest of the session. Right, so start with the rolls, now change direction. So I'm going to build a combo up basically. So I'm starting with shoulder rolls, yeah? And then give me some side bends. So for the combo, you'll do 2 shoulder rolls one way, 2 the other, and then we've got 4 side bends. Shall we give it a try, everyone? You ready? Let's start with the shoulder roll. 2 rolls. 2 rolls. Now, 4 side bend. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then let's do it again. Roll the shoulders. Side, roll the shoulders. Side bend. And now I want you to drop the head and just relax into a roll down stretch. A tip from your hip, keep a little soft knee bend, and just tip and reach down as far as you can. Let that head drop down and just find that stretch. Now it's probably going to be stiff, it's your first one. So just hold it where you feel a stretch in the legs and the back, so the hands are either touching towards the floor, and the head is into the legs, the weight is forwards. I'm going to take a slow roll up to standing, guys. And at the top, we'll do a quick reset. Lovely. So let's go back to the beginning and add those 3 together. You ready? Let's go. Roll shoulders. Roll shoulders. Change direction. Shoulders, side bend. Let's go into that roll down stretch. Remember, weight forwards and reach down as far as you can. Tuck that head in, guys. Just breathe into it. Find that stretch. Now slowly come back up. We'll add something else standing and something else in the roll down next time. So from the beginning, let's roll the shoulders. And then change direction, yeah? And then I want you to come into a side bend. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then let's go side to side. So we'll do 4 more side to sides, and then we'll do 4 as the combo, yeah? So let's count it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, roll it down. Head tucked in. Body weight forward. Press into your stretch. Hold it still. Don't hold your breath. Now from here, I want you to give me some squats. So you're going to keep that whole body still. You just bend the legs, sit the hips and bum down until you're about in line with the knees, and then straighten the legs back off as much as you can. So squat down and then straighten the legs. Now when you do this, you don't want to move the hands or that upper body. Just keep the squat and the lift. Okay? Right, come back up to standing at the top. Let's put all that together, but we'll move our squats a little quicker, okay? So you ready? Shoulder rolls. Rolls. And then twist. No, bugger, side bend. There. And side to side. Now tip forward, everybody. Down to that stretch. Push that weight in, relax it all forward. Now let's squat, down and back up. So it's a little quicker, yeah? You're going to give me 4, and 3, and 2, followed by 1. Now let's walk out to a plank, excuse me, and put our hands under shoulders. Lengthen those legs nice and long, bottoms down, middles tight. If we need to put the knees down, remember as always, you'd have your knees like this, well away from the hips. So you can activate your core that way, yeah? And now we're going to rock forward and back. So again, if you're on knees, you're going to do a little rock, or on toes, rock forward and back. And then from here, guys, lift up. No, stay down, go side to side. Oh dear. And then push up, walk your hands back to your feet. Come up to standing for me. And at the top, let's just reset ourselves and let's do that all from the beginning. Roll the shoulders. Roll the shoulders. From here, side bends. From here, twist. Let's go into that roll down stretch. Tip. Reach it down. Head in, body weight forward. Let's squat. Then knees sit hips and bum, and straighten. Squat, straighten. Hold this one up. Now do the reach. Reach forward and back. Forward and back. Now walk forward to plank. From here, rock, push from the toes, rock the shoulders forward and back. Let's get that wrist release, middle tight. Now side to side. Push back up and walk your hands back to your feet. Top, roll back up. Reset. Let's go again. So hopefully we're starting to feel a bit warmer, yeah? Change direction. And we're feeling a bit looser. A bit more mobile. Let's twist. As well, one thing I forgot to mention, make sure when we're coming up from the floor and back to standing, we're maintaining that centered position, yeah? Let's tip forward and roll down. Push it, drop down, and here we go, squats. Squat down. Straighten. Squat down and straighten. Now reach forward and back. forward. Hold that plank. And now push from the toes, rock. Get that wrist release. Now side to side. I'm going to stay here and start to move into hips. Right knee comes forward, right knee to elbow, legs straight, hips square. And if you need to drop that knee down to the ground, feel free to do that, yeah? Try and keep everything square. Now step back, opposite leg, knee to elbow. Keep the hands under shoulders. Oh. Might be a bit uncomfortable this if you're a bit tight in the hips today. Got my sympathy, mine are tight. Step it back, push up, and walk back to your feet. Again, let's make sure that we're lining everything back up where it needs to be. As we return to standing. Yes, lovely. Okay, so just reset. You ready to do it all again? Of course we are. Let's go. We're not quite warm yet, are we? Are we? Not yet. Second. With me. What comes after that? Twist. And now tip. Come down to roll down, everyone. Get right into your stretch again. All that weight in front. Squat down and up. Squat. Squat. Hold it up. Reach, arms forward, arms back please. Arms forward and back. Now walk your hands forwards. Hands under shoulders, and let's warm up through the core and wrist and upper body. Push and back. Try not to let that middle move, yeah? Side to side. And then bring that left knee to left elbow. Right leg straight. Hold it there. Remember, you can put your knee down if you need to. Let's step it back and change. Step it back. Put the knees down, everyone. Take the hands a little wider. We're going to do one nice, easy, controlled push-up and then sit back to a child's pose stretch. You ready? Let's go. So, one push-up and one stretch back. So, just enjoy the slow, controlled movement for me. Remember, with the press-up, I want the knees away from hips, please. Keep that middle tight and hips square. If you need to, you can put your knees under your hips to press, just don't sit backwards, yeah? The only time you sit back is when you stretch. And stop. Just sit back in that child's pose stretch. Enjoy just a little breather here. Come up onto your hands and knees. So just do a quick cat stretch to release. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Take a nice deep breath in, arch up. Tuck chin, push through palms, and then breathe it out and lower it down. And again, let everything arch up and tuck in. And then let it all drop down and release. Lovely. Just give me two more. Alright, I think we're just about fully ready, warm, raring to go. Yeah, or something like it. So, get yourself a quick drink and adjust your cameras if you need to. Yeah, and get yourself to on your side to start with today. Got some nice side hip and glute work for us, and inner thigh too. So just get yourself all set up. Okay, so side lane. First things first, decide what you're going to do with the hand. Have you got your hand on your head or your head in your arm? It's up to you. Flip between it, yeah, whatever. Now, what we do need is this body in a straight line, and a good way to gauge it is to put yourself at the front of your mat. And you can use your mat as a ruler, yeah, to gauge whether or not you're leaning forward or back. We don't want to lean forward or back, so keep the hips stacked on top of each other and pulling nice and tight here into your middle, yeah? You've got the legs in a straight line, and then this top hand, last thing, put it on the floor in front. So what I want to get from this section is side work, hip, a little bit of hip involved, outer, inner thigh, and a bit of glute, okay? So there's a lot to cover there. So if you lift both feet off the floor, and keep them lifted the whole time. Now if you just put your hand there for a second, you can feel your side abs have activated. So we know now the whole time these feet are just doing that, we're working the side. Put your hand back. Now lift your top leg higher than your body, then put your bottom leg to meet it, and then bring it down and down. Don't touch the floor though. So top, bottom, bottom, top. Top, bottom, bottom, top. Now you're not lifting your leg too high, but you're not letting your leg be too low, yeah? You've got to find that bit where you can take that bottom leg up, and as you take that bottom leg up, you can feel the side working more, yeah? And you can feel that little bit of inner thigh, of course. Now just check in, make sure you're not leaning back or forward. I'm just going to start the timer off. We just do a minute on each leg, that's all. But we have to practice it first to make sure we're in the right place. So stay still now through that whole body, so you're not leaning back or leaning forward. Every time you're thinking about lifting this leg, feeling the side work, and then having that challenge of lifting your bottom leg up. But make sure you're getting some height, yeah? Don't be getting too sloppy, especially if it gets a bit tired. So no, come on, we're not bothered about all that malarkey. Just get it up and down, yeah? That's it. How long we got left? Alright, yeah. Ten seconds. And stop. Well done. Good job. Now bring these knees forward so they're in line with your hip, yeah? Keep your hand on the floor still, and again, still focus on keeping everything where it needs to be. This top knee only is moving, so bring your heels in, and it's just a simple open and close, okay? So what I want you to try and achieve is getting it as high as you can get it, and pushing it as far back as you can push it, yeah? It's got to be enough for you to feel a stretch to the hip and to the cheek, the glutes, yes? And at the same time, you're just keeping this body still. You're not letting your body move forward and back. So make sure you're putting a bit of resistance into that leg to lift it up and back for me, yeah? So if you're a bit tight in the hip today, it's lovely when that knee goes up as high as it can. You can feel that stretch. Would you agree? I would. It feels nice for my tight hips today. Just give me a few more. this one. Well done, everyone. Okay, give it a quick rub if you need. We're straightening legs back off. We've got one more exercise here on side lanes. It's a big section, this side lane section this time. So again, we're going to reset ourselves back up. Yeah, nice straight line again in the body. And we've gone up and down. We've gone out and in. Now we're going to go forward and back. Okay. So pull it in, put the hand in front, lift both feet again. Keep the legs nice and long and just give me a gentle scissor forward and back. So nice and slow and controlled. So we're making sure we're not leaning back or forward. We've got that hand in front to help us keep still. As those legs are going forward and back, don't let them bend. It's very tempting to want to bend, especially that bottom one. So really keep the legs nice and long and still. Then if you want to try a bit more balance challenge through this centre, we can place our hand here. Now, your back to hand on your hip, you can feel still that your side glutes are side abs are activated. Okay? And then I want you to try keeping it there, or you can put your hand back down. If you're wobbling, then it's best you put it back down. Okay? Then we could try just straightening it up. See, sometimes it's easier to hold your arm in the air than it is on having your hand on your hip. So try all these little add-ons today, and as always, you can always just drop back down to what we were on before if you need to. Try taking your arm across. Now try moving the arm by your side and back up. So let your body move, keep that still and tight, and just forward and back it. Forward and back it. Alright, last one, try opening and coming forward. Keep still, keep legs straight. Ooh. Try not to let yourself fall. And stop. Well done. Ooh. Now sit yourself up if you can. And as you sit up, have you got that bit of a feeling down this side? Yeah? Yeah? Good. Let's change it then. Yeah? Alright, come on over. Get yourself on the floor. Right, so same again first. We're going to do top leg, bottom leg lifts. So, line yourself up. We don't want any leaning forward or back. Get yourself comfortable. Put the hand back in front. Hand on the head or head in arm. And we're going top leg, bottom leg, top leg. Ready, set, lift feet, off we go. Top, bottom, top, top, bottom, top. So a few practice ones. So make sure you're getting it high enough for some resistance for that leg lifting up. Yeah? Make sure you're not leaning back into it or forward, you're staying tight and the hips are staying stacked, yes? Okay, 1 minute then, starting now. Top, bottom, top, top, bottom, top. So second side, it will kick in a bit quicker because the legs have done a lot already. Okay, so really just take your time, you don't have to rush, because I know the legs are going to be a little bit pre-fatigued. We don't want to lose our technique of it and lose that muscle recruitment for this side. Okay. And that's your minute. Oh. Hold on. Bring your knees forward. Alright. Heels come in. Just stay comfortable laid down here. And we're going to open and close. Let's go. Open and close. Open, excuse me, and close. So we've got this nice simple move, yeah? Nothing too strenuous. Just simple move. Right then, I think we're ready to do the scissors, yeah? We've got that hip opened a bit more now and release stretching around that hip to glue. So straighten off now, guys. Everything's lined up. Everything's stacked. Middle tight again. Feet lifted. Let's go forward and back with them legs. Nice and easy. No rushing. No leaning forward or back. We're just getting that nice straight line. Sure your leg's not bending. So let's try stacking that hand on top of the hip, not letting ourselves lean forward or back. Nice, simple. So you can put it down on the floor if you need to. Keep it here. And then try taking your arm up if you want. More balance challenge. And then again, you could reach across. Try a little different add-on this time. And then you could start moving that arm if you wanted to. Yeah, keeping it lifted. Oh, legs are getting heavy this time round, yeah? Wave your arm up and down if your leg's heavy. Oh, you're waving anyway. Try it from the back to the front. And stop. Well done, everyone. Whoa. So I think the bottom half, yeah, from the waist down is cooked for now, don't you? Yeah? So when you're ready, get a drink if you want and turn yourself onto your front. Let's focus, that's the sides. Yeah, let's focus on the back, yeah? Down the back of the body. Back, hamstrings to glue. Relax yourself down into the mat, everyone. Now bring them feet together and squeeze your bum cheeks nice and tight, okay? Relax your hands in front of you and pop your chin down on them, yeah? And just start me off. You're going to curl an alternate leg, but at the same time, take a nice deep breath in and lift your chin and chest into a small back extension. And back down. It's just a small extension as you lift up. So your shoulders are set back and you're just doing that little lift in your chin and chest. That heel comes in towards your bum, you just lift and lower. We're not pressing any weight onto the hands or the arms. Just lifting up and down using the back muscles. So what we can now do is just bring those arms out away from us. So we just get a little bit more distance now with that chin and chest lift. And then instead of curling the leg, just make it a straight leg lift now. So chin chest lifts. You're breathing in and out. Just when you're doing a straight leg lift, you want to make sure you get your knee off the ground at least, yeah? You're still relaxed in your shoulders. You're getting that lower back ignited. Keeping that tight squeeze at your glutes are firing up. So we're just right in the right position where we need to be right now. Okay, so let's leave the legs alone and just start to lift chin and chest on its own. So we're going to start to bring in upper body shortly. Okay, let's just make sure we're all okay with the back. So chin and chest coming as high as we can get it and back down. So we're going to introduce the VW with our arms. Okay, so I want you to lift chin and chest and lift your arms up. Now reach forward and back a V shape with your arms. Now pull back, squeeze in, make a W, squeeze the blades, and then relax down to the floor. Let's go through that again. Lift chin and chest up. Now go to V. Pull back to W. And then relax it down. Now a breathing pattern. Breathe in as you lift up. Breathe out to reach. Breathe in and pull back. And then breathe out, lower down. Everyone's got this VW action with the arms now, and we've got our little combination, okay? Now, I want us to use more with what we're doing, okay? So, come with me, all together, lift up chin and chest. So this is back extension number 1, yeah? Now reach forward to V. Now pull back and squeeze and try and get a little bit higher, so you've got back extension number 2, yeah? Then you can relax to the floor and reset. Let's focus on that now for a few repetitions. So come up to extension 1, reach forward, pull back to extension 2 into W, and then back down. Now I don't know about you, but straight away now, just by adding that extra little lift, your lower back's going to be feeling it a bit more. Yeah, you'll feel that bit more resistance, and you can get a bit more tension around this shoulder, upper back, in between the blade area. So it all makes sense, doesn't it? Of course you'd do that, wouldn't you? Of course you would, yeah? Yeah. 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 Right then. So shall we start to add some legs? Alright, so for leg lifts, it's chin, chest, 1 leg lifts. Come to the V. Back to the W, lift high, and lower it down. So what are we bringing? We're just bringing this leg lift. That's so we can lift it high enough to feel the hamstring in towards that glute more, and then you'll definitely feel it more in the lower back as well. Let's check back in on the breathing. Are you breathing? I hope you are, yeah? Don't forget. Shall we try 2 legs? I think so, let's go. Try 2. Lift it, reach it, pull back, and relax. So lifting 2 legs, you're going to be able to get a little bit more height, a bit more tension everywhere, so really focus on that now. Everything lifts. Reach, pull back, lift higher. Oh, really squeeze down the back, squeeze down that line. Go for it, yeah? So just give me 2 more and then we'll move on to our next section, okay? Once you've done your 2, sit yourself up nice and easy and sit yourself back. Hips and bum back. Get a child's pose stretch. Oh, feel those muscles. Oh, what's it saying all down back of your body? Ooh, you're welcome, yeah? My pleasure. Right, take yourself around to laying on your back, and at this stage it depends what energy you've left, yes? Scrape over, roll over, throw yourself, whatever you've got, of course. So let's get comfy in the floor. Heels towards your bum, arms by your side, head down, shoulders relaxed. Now pull tight in the middle. As you pull tight, you want to feel it's a bit of a tilt, yeah? So pull it in and get that tilt in the hip, you're pushing you back down into your mat. Get yourself comfortable, we start with a leg combination. All I do with it, first of all, is lift the knee up and back down, and then the other. So let's go. So in, and let it come further back than the hip, yeah? So I'm warming up around those lower abs, middle abs, they're all going to get warm and get some resistance and work along the way, don't you worry. So we'll add a bit more direction. Hold your next knee in. Now extend your leg out for me, low or high, that's up to you. Come back in, put it down and change. So it goes in, extend, in and down. In, extend, in and down. So knees over hips. Back push flat, middle tight. And again we're going low and long or high and long. You know, sometimes it might be a bit too low for us and we're not quite there yet for it. We just take it higher, yeah? Let's start to lift it up to the ceiling as well. So it goes in, out, lift up, down, back in and reset. In, out, up, down, back in, reset. So you're pushing that back down. Are you keeping that middle nice and tight? And hopefully you can feel that little bit of resistance in that middle. You can feel that because you're nicely tightened, you're tilted into it and you're really warm into it. You can feel that activation. Okay, so let's just keep the legs still for a minute now. Take the hands to the head Just come into some simple crunches. Up and down. So no pulling on head or neck. You've got your hands on the back or at the side of your head. Chin in, middle tight. Breathe out on the way up and on the way down. So let's just run through those legs again, using a crunch the whole time. So you crunch in, extend out, lift up, back down, in and down. The whole time you're crunching, yeah? Crunch, leg out, leg up, crunch, down, let a knee in, crunch, and down. And again, in, out, up, down, in, down, in, out. So let's make sure we're really using that crunch to our advantage now. And then we're really thinking about what we do with this leg now. So can we really straighten it as much as we can? Even point your toes and pull that quad muscle, yeah, front of the thigh. Make the leg a bit heavier, make it longer, trying to get that bit more resistance, yeah? So hopefully it's just building up a nice little bit of resistance in towards upper and your lower abdominals. Now, if we feel like we can do it, let's do both legs. Off we go. So everything in, everything out. Keep the back down, don't let it arch. Up, down, and back in. And reset. Good. Keep it going now. In, out, up, down, in, down, and again. In, out, up, down, in. Got 4 more, yeah? Three to go. Definitely working. 2 to go. One more. And stop. Give yourself a little hug, everyone. Well done. Nice. Good job. Let's go to some stretches, yeah? And relax. Right, start here. Give yourself a little hug. Lift your head as well. Keep that chin in. Just take a little rock side to side. Then relax your head down, and then grab the knees and pull them in so your bum takes a little lift and then reset. Pull in, so your bum gets that little lift, remember? You just feel that little, we're just getting some tension out of your back, getting a quick release of it. And then circle them around. And then the other way. Excuse me. And stop. Put the arms out wide. Now bring the knees to hips. Let's do a knee drop side to side. So drop your knees to one side, and then when they get to the floor, lift them back up and change. Keep your shoulders glued. So hold it where that trigger point is to feel that stretch. Hold it at your trigger point to feel your stretch. And again. Right, take it over now and hold it here. Put the hand on top of the legs and press the weight down. Turn the head, look down it. Now the more you press the hand down onto those legs, the more you're going to feel that side release. So just hold it there. Now bring your knees back to centre, and let's do the same on the other side. And knees over, place your hand on top, turn your head, look down, just keep breathing. Okay, bring them back to centre now. Any leg you like, take it up to ceiling. Straighten it up. Hold it where you need to find a stretch for your backside, everyone. Pull it a bit further back. Change leg. Try pull it a bit further back. So just really want to get into this hamstring stretch. Nice deep breaths in and out. Just really feeling that pull on the leg and getting the most out of the stretch, yeah? Okay, relax that leg down now. Turn yourself onto your front, nice and easy, over you go. And just place those elbows under shoulders. I want us to feel a little release into that lower back. So if you put your elbows under shoulders, set your shoulders away, now squeeze your bum and push your hips right down into the mat. You're really just going to feel that gentle release. Nice deep breaths are coming in and out. And then if we want more, we just bring the hands and elbows in. And we're going to push up from the floor and come up to cobra. If it's not for us, we can put ourselves back to ground, okay? Now really set the shoulders away and push the hips. Lift up, tip the head back a little. Feel this stretch down the front of your body. Now gently hinge yourself up. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. And come up into that cat stretch and then release off. Just like I got you doing at the beginning, at the end of the warm-up. Now with that cat stretch, really arch up. Find that tension now and lengthen it through. Really tuck the chin, push through your palms. You'll really get some height from it and some good stretch when you really let everything push and work together. Last one. Now sit it back to child's pose stretch. So hips back, head down, and just hold your stretch here as long as you can get it. Then take your right arm over to the right, and then you let your left arm come across on top of it and take that diagonal stretch. Alternate side. Alright, gently sit yourself up now, and we're going to bring it forward to a hurdler stretch. So I'm just going to change my mat. So bring your left leg forward, guys. And you want to put an L shape into your leg. So you've got the heel, the knee, and the hip in line with each other. Okay. Now you've got that. Your back leg can be as straight as you want it to be, or just pull it in towards you, yeah? But you'll notice either way your hips are on a little diagonal. So bring the back hip forward, so you're squared up now. And now bring all your body weight forward into this leg. So keep your hands on the floor and just bend. Bring your chin down towards your knee. Don't lean off to the side though. And if you can, just try and lower yourself a bit further, but don't drop off to the side. Because when you drop to the side, that stretch goes away, yeah? So you've got to stay central to really get the most from it. Sit yourself up and grab heel to bum. So find that stretch for the front of your leg, yeah? Okay, swap it round. Same again. So again, we're going to find that hurdler stretch, yeah? Bring that hip forward, L shape in leg, and then just bend your arms, come down a bit, yeah? Find that initial stretch. Remember, you've got to push all your weight into that front leg, yeah? And then, we're going to start to bring the arms to the floor. Remember, we don't go down before I tell you to. Now we can progress it down even further. Don't drop off to the side though, yeah? Stay in the center. Excuse me. And then sit up and grab that back leg, heel to bum. Knees together. And really pull that heel towards your bum and push that hip forward, yeah? Alright, bring yourself into centre. Take a little cross leg. And then bring the feet together. And let's do an inner thigh release. So hands at ankles or hands on legs, yeah? Or hands at feet, and just push out as wide as you can get them and do what you can do to get your inner thigh stretch, yeah? So you might be there, yeah? Just push them out. And they should be nowhere near you, yeah? Keep actively pushing so you can feel that stretch coming. Cross your legs, lovely. Quick upper body release. Take an arm across and then add a twist to it. So the more you pull on the arm and then bring that little twist, you'll just feel a little bit more stretch. And change. Come in, take the arms behind you, lift that chest up, squeeze your blades. And then let's just do a little upper back. Take your arms in front, clasp the hands, drop the chin, separate the blades. Have a little roll through your shoulders, everyone. Are you all okay? Yeah, you ready for a sleep now? Nice and relaxed, aren't we, yeah? Yeah, well done. Thanks ever so much. I'll catch you in a week, yeah? See you later.